I used to think I understood how memory worked. You remember something, you store it, you recall it later. Simple. But now I know that is not true, because what happened to me was not a memory. It was something else. The first night was quiet. Creaks and groans from old wood settling, the kind of silence that presses into your ears. I unpacked slowly. Felt, watched, but chalked it up to nerves. The sound woke me at exactly 3:17. Not a bang, not a whisper. Music, faint piano, slow, dragging. It sounded like it was coming from behind the walls. I listened closely. A tune I had never heard before. But I felt like I had notes moved through me like they belonged. Then silence, as if nothing had played at all. Next night, same time, same song. Only louder. I got out of bed and searched the entire house. Nothing, no radios, no phones. Nothing was playing. I hummed the melody to myself, and I knew what came next. The next notes, the rhythm, like it was hiding in me all along, but I knew I had never heard it. I called my mother. She paused after I hummed the melody. That sounds like something your grandmother used to play, but she only said she heard it in a dream. Never had a recording, never wrote it down. That night, I dreamed I was underwater, but I could still hear the melody. It rang like a music box, twisting slowly, skipping notes. Something waited in the dark beyond the sound. At 3:17, I heard the music again, and footsteps slow creaking above me in the attic. I opened the attic door. The smell of wood rot and something sweet. A shape in the far corner, a record player. No record, but spinning. The record player was unplugged, but it kept spinning. No music came out, just movement, like it was waiting for a cue. For 2 nights, it was silent. No music, no dreams, no footsteps. I waited, but I felt it watching. Then the dream returned. I was in bed, paralyzed, and something sat in the corner. Bent limbs, impossibly long. It hummed the melody, slowly, deliberately. It stopped humming, then spoke, not with a mouth, but inside me. You remembered too early. I woke up. It was no longer in the attic. It was at the foot of my bed, spinning, still silent, still unplugged. I left without packing, left the lights on, the door unlocked. I drove until the sun came up, and I never went back. I thought distance would help, but the music followed me in hotels, in my cousin's guest room, sometimes through the vents, sometimes through my phone. The melody began to change. New notes slipped in, unfamiliar but not, like something reaching forward through time, teaching me its shape. I started to write the melody down, not just from memory, but from what was coming next. It flowed out of me like I was transcribing something ancient. In my dream, I held a music box, but it was locked every night. I got a little closer to opening it. Something inside it hummed, waiting for the right tune. Driving late one night, the radio clicked on. The car was silent, but the melody was playing broadcast from nowhere. I saw a sleep specialist. They hooked me up, told me to sleep normally. At 3:17, everything failed, not just my signals, the entire system. The next morning, the doctor looked shaken. You were not registering. It was like you were not there, like your mind stepped out of the room. I went to a grocery store, heard humming from a nearby aisle. I turned the corner. An old man stared at me, humming the melody note for note. I asked, "Where did you hear that?" He opened his eyes slowly and said, "It is almost time for your verse." Then walked away. The song is almost complete. Each time it plays, I remember a little more, but not from this life, from something else, something older. Now, the tune grows louder. More complex, I feel it, stretching toward me, pulling me into something circular, like a loop I cannot escape. In dreams, I see others. Not people, shadow shapes. They hum in unison, all watching me. I think I have one verse left, one last piece of the melody, and when I finish it, something will happen. I do not know what, but I feel the room around me preparing. Tonight, I will hear it again at 3:17, the final note. I wonder, when the music ends, will I still be here, or will I be where the song has always been playing? That was the end of the melody, but maybe not the end of the story. If you heard something familiar, if you felt a chill down your spine, then you are already part of it. And if the tune ever plays again, do not follow it. Just remember this moment and help someone else hear the warning. Like, share, and subscribe, because the next story might be about you.